Hello everyone, welcome back to more MoteMancer. I think I have everything from my last save. I don't remember, it's been a few days since I last played. I don't remember exactly what I was doing over here when I stopped. I guess I was making more underground streamways? I guess I ran out of those. I say I'm not 100% sure because in between episodes I did load up an old save to look at some stuff. And I'm pretty sure that before I did that, I loaded the autosave, saved it under my a named save file. Plus, it looks like the stuff I was doing in air is still mostly over. It's still there, so probably didn't lose any progress. But if so, I guess it's not that big a deal. What did I... So I needed undergrounds. I came over here for some other reason, I think, and probably noticed I was almost out of undergrounds or something. I don't know. It's a mystery. I know I wanted to be working on air. Nope, not Riptide. Wave Dash. Let's scoop up a couple salt prisms. I'm sure I'm going to want those, and as we can see, I'm using them up here. So this rift doesn't seem to have gotten too big. Like, it's not in the way of anything that matters yet, right? Okay, so I was... Why is this also... Oh, yes! I needed underground so I could power this. And it turned out, like, because I'm too close to the coast to run them through here. Okay. I guess, why does this underground exist? I guess what would make more sense is that. Then I could run routes through here if I had to, which it looks like I will. I don't know. It's not very good bus discipline, of course. And anything that I do almost definitionally is bad bus discipline, because I'm not a disciplined busser. But you know what? It gets the power in there, so that's just gonna have to do. So now I can... Well, I don't even need that, do I? I can probably just slap a bloom down here and fit everything. Nope. Wrong. Inventory's full because I just picked up a bunch of ether. Sure. Just make some more undergrounds. That'll clear up my inventory, I'm sure. I was putting in a bloom here, which does actually power everything. And this... Really? Also, why is the alt button not working? It is, I was just... This had never built anything, so alt didn't work. Okay. So this building never takes ether, which is why it's fine to have this. But something's wrong with this. This is not supposed to be a joined up thingy. Okay, it looks like maybe there was a reason why I had an underground there before, but no, I don't think so. This was supposed to go on... This underground makes sense, but that's not what I had. Inventory is full. So much damn ether. Okay, now it's just elemental air going that way. Perfect. Oh, and you know what? Look at this. I can smuggle a mana bloom out to the other side of this building because of these guys ramping it up. Great. So that's how I'll get power over there, I guess. You look very unhappy. This should not occur. Yeah, that delta, I must have added that delta under duress. There we go. Now there's more salt coming in, so we're getting more pedestals, which means more grippers. Okay. Excuse me, where's the other end of this? Nowhere? Oh no, I see, it's coming out. And this one is dead. I see, so this delta doesn't work. It's just a straight line with 2 dead ends coming off of it. I mean, I guess I could, like, do that. But there's not... This delta's in the wrong place. This is not... You can't have 2 deltas so close together, is the problem. Everything takes up so much space in this game. Well, you know what? I mean... This structure is never really supposed to be super duper long term, right? We're just going to research basic air stuff till I can get out of here. There's really only like 2 air researches I want that I don't already have, so we can just funnel some elemental air up this way. It should be fine. Why are you so bad at building grippers? Oh, we're only using 1 arm of this, huh? Is there a way around that? Also, you're not getting any whatever you want. Ether. I messed up the ether right when I was doing this. I didn't reconnect it. Okay. So every 2 seconds it wants 3 items. So 1 gripper would actually be enough to feed it, but I only have half a gripper. Unfortunate, but since I want another gripper right here, I think it's sort of mandatory? I guess I could scoot this building a little left, but then I'd have to change all this stuff. The throughput here doesn't matter that much, I don't think. The fact that this is slightly inefficient, I'm not too bothered. So we now have these whirling grippers coming out. And, of course, because I used this space up, I can't have the very convenient place for a gripper, but it's fine. There's lots of places for a gripper. Sort of. In some ways, you might argue. There you go. Found a spot. We could do this, for example. And these grippers, I do need some for research, right? As in addition to, I want to, well, yeah, I need to use them to make whipping gripper, to research whipping grippers, but then I want to use them also to make whipping grippers. And that's pretty much the only 2 things I want them for. So I guess it's finally time to put down a research altar, right? I've built all the things. Oh man, look at this. As if I was ever gonna do the right thing here. It's fine, I'll just run it up there. So where's my artifice stuff? I don't see... Oh, I have plenty of stuff here, okay. So let's just plonk it down right here? Sure. With a pedestal here for the whirling grippers. Then I need elemental air and air prisms. I haven't built air prisms yet, that's true. We can place another pedestal here. maybe I do want this here. Oh no, because I did. Right, I did this on purpose because I wanted another spot here to keep processing and turn these into whipping grippers once I have the research. What is happening here? Why are you this? Why are you anything? I don't know. It's a mystery. So I need... I have a bunch of salt prisms right here. Okay, I think I can fix this so that I actually have things moving in the same direction. Yeah, see? I knew I could do it. What a smart boy. So... I don't like that very much. How about here? Alright, so we need... Well, I don't need to fork this. There's only one thing left I need elemental air for, right? Inventory is full. So I have one more of these. Actually, wait, who makes prisms? Is it the big, the fancy ones? It's the normal ones, right? No, you. Yeah, it's this guy. Nope. This guy. Nope. This guy. Oh, actually, wait. I want it in the other orientation so I don't have to merge the streams, don't I? Yeah. I guess this is fine. I'll just do that. And that's air prisms. Those just have to run straight to the research area. The annoying thing is we need salt prisms up there too, right? Because there's a couple things in here that, like, I guess are not important to get, but I should get. Because I want inventory and I guess vortex. So let's feed those salt prisms up as well. Now this is, you know, not large-scale, heavy-duty air research, but it's something. You are not operational. Right, I need to make sure I save space for... further making of whipping grippers, which I assume is just going to want like a bunch of aerosil plus these whirling grippers, but I don't know that for certain. Kind of annoying that you're not powered, huh? Or not transmitting power. Okay, so now I can just do this. Except now I can't get the aerosol in here because of these stupid roots. I'll never say never. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Gonna have to be careful even. I guess as long as I jog a bit to the side, I can do this, right? So there's now a million air researches to be done with all the stuff I have here. What is it working on now? Vortex, maybe? Is that what that picture is? It is. Okay. So that's going to take forever. Maybe I should try to aim it at this. Have just air prisms, elemental air, and whirling gripper for the moment. So you are disconnected, and you are disconnected, and then I have just the three things I actually want at the moment. And then I can connect more once I have the actual important stuff. And this is going to take, I don't know, forever, roughly. 10 minutes? Is that right? I think it's like 4 to 6 seconds. I forget exactly how much per research. So it's something like 800 seconds, which is about 10 minutes. That's fine. I'm in no rush. All this stuff is non-urgent. It would be nice to finally have long-range grippers, though. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? So what was left for me to do here on the life water plane? I mean, there's lots of stuff I could do. But what I want to do, really, is look into hybrid technologies. Specifically, verdant streams and cloud somethings? Cloud spring fountains, yes. All the rest of that is whatever. This stuff is not urgent. Also, how's my entropy research doing? Are we still doing that? Yeah, we are. I am a little, like, concerned about the sustainability of the science zone, the amount of water supplied to it. Thinking of how my bootstrap base was kind of just doing nothing, except that there were a few bastions being fed water, and those ran the whole place dry. Huh. This spread out further than it had before. I mean, okay, fine, I guess. I just want this to be placed somewhere where it can do anything at all. I don't care if it does a lot. I just want it to be powered. So that it can harvest entropy sustainably. And it looks like the entropy currently does not reach quite this far. Maybe it will someday, but this looks about fully spread, I would imagine. And you would think I could put another one next to it if I wanted to, and like even if this one got depowered, this one would like clear it out. But I've tried that a few times, and always the result has been regrettable. So probably I should not. This one seems to be doing just fine. It's definitely holding back and farming some entropy here, which is all I really can ask for. Oh yeah, see these mines are running dry. I think this is like because of the downpour bastions, not the total amount of science I've done here, which is not that high. But farming up all this entropy. Not that I regret it. I really want the entropy techs, right? Water goes this way, huh? Well, maybe I don't have to do anything. I'm concerned this will collapse eventually. But it's not currently eventually. So what's the problem? So I want to make hybrid well, yeah, I guess hybrid technology. But the kind of hybrid reagents. Right, there's a reason that... Oh, it wasn't this one, it was the one up here, I got confused. That I did not do anything with this life. I was planning to use it to make coralite eventually. It's going to be a little messy to plumb through, but that's what I'm always signing up for. So if I go grab my life patch here and just... plonk it down like this or something. Yeah, this is still... Oops. Oh wait, maybe that was right, what I had. Maybe this wasn't a broken blueprint. So if I want this, which I do... I think this is all fine and dandy, so, like, make it so. How'd we do? Did I get everything? Looks like it. So we can do, I think, something like this to get to the sort of deeper side of the factory. I guess I don't have to be deep in the factory, right? All I really need is elemental water. Well, I don't know. I don't even know what the researches require. Oh, this needs prisms. Okay. Right. Building them just takes elemental water and elemental life, but researching takes prisms. Fair enough. So... something doesn't seem right here. There was supposed to be a kind of join point here. I mean, I guess I can make one, but I thought the blueprint included it is all. this? Mana pools? Okay. Yeah, one of these days we'll get mana wells going and then I can actually have the factory work overnight. Like a good capitalist. I feel like there should be a better word for the factory in this setting, right? It shouldn't be a factory. It's the place where all the building happens. It's where I something. Oh, these are motes of life, too. I guess I should take the opportunity somewhere to bind them, shouldn't I? Maybe that can happen here. There's salt not too far away, I thought. Yeah, here. Okay. The problem is, as usual, everything is a mess. Okay, stop. Maybe I should just merge the motes of life with the salt right away and then have a hybrid line. That feels so bad. But it's basically just like shipping elemental life and admitting that I can't do it at high speed, like high throughput, right? It's shipping like half a stream of elemental life if I ship one full stream of its ingredients. And that's sort of because well, actually, there's salt right here, isn't there? Okay, so that's what I was supposed to do to begin with. I wasn't supposed to connect this up at all. Oh, I'm about to set a trap for myself, aren't I? I can't build here. So I can't channel, like, under... I can't go this way. Okay, well, there's space here, I guess. If I take... Oops. If I take all this and shift it over... Now there's a lane here. Okay. So, like, look, this building is this whole moat. Ah! Stop! This whole thing is backwards, but it's fine. Why do I only? Shouldn't you? Oh, because you can't load it. You can't side load into an underground from both sides. Inventory is full. That'll do it. Boy, I would kill for excavator. I kind of just... Inventory is full again. I just got here, bro. I kind of wish excavator were the default and the... I don't know. I don't wish that. Do I? Maybe. Like, you don't want it to be too fast for harvesting a single mote, I guess, because a new player might be a little confused about what's happening, or I don't know. But once you've harvested like 3 motes without releasing the right mouse button, like, give me a break. It's nice that Earth has something to do, but that's just a thing that should always be on. I don't know. I mean, like, Factorio has the same thing with trees, but they make it... The UI for trees is way better than the UI for life mode, for harvesting modes. It's so much harder to accidentally make a mistake, and you get upgrades to how fast you can do it. Anyway, binders. I'm sure I don't have enough stuff to do all of this. But it's fine. don't even have any binders. What I mean is not that I... Although it was true I don't have enough buildings to build this entire blueprint. What I meant is I don't have enough salt. I guess I do. Some of it is being used over here, though, right? So, like, I don't know. Maybe I do just have enough of everything. But I meant I didn't, even if I was wrong. Still not enough binders? Oh, right, there were 16 in this blueprint, I think. Okay. So... you are going there. And we are forking off salt. And I guess I had better power this facility. It's so nice to have, like, tools again, right? Not be starting at the very beginning of the game. Like, remember how hard it was to get the first couple binders set up? And then, like... Okay, well, no. The first 1 or 2 binders I just did by hand, but they didn't have much throughput. When I wanted to scale up my first line of a decent number of life elemental binders, it was just a nightmare. Now I can just paste it down and run the roots and paste this down. It's all much more civilized. Great. This looks... Ah, the bloom over here that didn't happen is a problem for you, huh? Now running the thing I wanted to in the first place. Which means I'm going to have to empty this whole line. Might as well go to the end. Can we build anything useful while I wait, do you think? Why can't I build mana blooms? I don't have any elemental life. Oh, well that problem will sort itself out in a moment, I suppose. Great. I guess I did put blooms up here, so I don't ever need to build them. Okay. So here comes all this elemental life. Great. So the hybrid research area does actually need, like, the things we're building in here. Oh man, how exciting is that? It needs more than just prisms, basically. You need prisms as, like, your entry-level tech. But then you have to, like, provide the, like, single elemental stuff that you're improving on to get the dual elemental stuff, in a manner of speaking. And coral pools are nice, but I just, I don't care. that is expensive stuff. So... leaves are really hard to automate, right? Aren't they? Mana leaves a lot of steps? I already did that a million miles away, so maybe I was supposed to do it... I mean, obviously, in principle, you should do it in one place. But, I mean, no, it's not that bad. Leaves are just one step on the way to roots. Leaves. To mana leaves. And mana roots, if I'm going to have them anyway, it's no problem to have them for mana leaf. And mana roots are just life and salt ways, so... I mean, I know we're making saltways here, but running them all the way down for this hybrid area seems insane. I built everything so close to the... I mean, it's fine. Do that to get some ether through, which I will need for something. Mana roots, I guess, or leaves. Leaves. Well, okay. I mean, I don't necessarily want to use this right away. I just want to have it. How's everything going down here? You guys all right? It looks like everything's fine. There's nothing important being obstructed. Okay. Now, the pools, I'm obviously going to borrow from the rest of the facility. I'm not going to build that up again. And likewise, prisms. I mean, they're right here, right? What the hell is... Oh, this was to get it to a gripper. I see. Okay. So I need salt prisms, but... Where's the near... Oh, I can't even see in this damn darkness. I'm not the kind of guy who ever tries to make life easier for himself by placing Swiftstone and Nitor, light and concrete, or whatever they're called in Factorio. Yeah, the salt prisms are frankly a lost cause. They're a nightmare. But I'm going to need raw salt anyway. That's rather difficult to get, isn't it? No, not really. Would you look at that? I didn't give myself a huge salt problem. Give yourself a pat on the back for that one, I guess. I don't even know, like, where I'm supposed to put undergrounds in. Like, are we really crossing actual bus lines here? Who knows? Hey, whipping grippers. Yeah, I told you it would be no problem. Okay, that's exciting stuff. That is very cool. Let me go automate building whipping grippers and throw them into a reliquary right now. And then, I guess, plug the rest of the research tree back in. Like so, and now it can just research whatever it wants. So whipping grippers, they're just air and grippers, yeah. Lots of air, but that's fine. I don't anticipate myself using hundreds of these a second or anything. So my grippers are here, and so is my air, as intended. I assume they're made in the Fancy Pants building? They're not. Okay. Let's make space. Let's make sure there's space to put them in the research pile. That looks nice. Not quite. I actually think I want a little bit more space here. Well, okay. What am I doing? I want like this? Sure. So that I can drop a planar reliquary here. And this is going to be like extremely slow. Why is it not using both arms? Oh, because that's Aerosil, not my whirling grippers. Whoops. Where are my whirling grippers? They're here. Whoops. Oh no, we're not going to build any whirling grippers because all this research I don't care about is taking all the elemental air, which there is precious little of. I mean, I know I didn't build a big... What is your problem? Why are you not building? You've never built anything in your life. Oh. So we don't have enough salt is the problem, apparently. Salt is going... It's only being built by these two brineries, which are not getting very much water. I see. Well... I mean, it's true that I'm only taking like 2 collectors worth of water here. If I'd put the delta further up, I could grab a little bit more, but not all that much more. Twice as much, I guess. That's something. Whereas if I forked it off like here, I could, because all of this production is going to waste, right? So it looks logistically a little bit stupid. But, or in terms of like, you know, belt layout or whatever, it's horrible. But if I do this... Oh my god. It looked like this wasn't in the way. I thought... Okay, it doesn't matter what I thought, because I was wrong. So that should fix the problem of not getting enough salt. Or, well, I think I mean, 2 binaries are making 12 salt per second, right? There's no way I'm making 12 motes of air per second, so salt will no longer be the problem in this factory. If air throughput is a problem, it's because I don't have enough air. Let me just supervise for a second to make sure that that's true. You've never done anything either, huh? How can that be? Oh. Man, my blueprint sucks, eh? Wait. It is supposed to be like this. Is my binder... Like, the new life thing I placed, is it broken too? I assume so. Although I didn't place it all the way to the edge, so it might be that the edge that was broken didn't get placed. No, this one's wrong too. No, this is right. This is wrong though, so the blueprint needs fixing. Oh, I can't build there? Okay, fine. Okay, and so indeed, salt production is no longer bottlenecking my elemental production. And the elemental production is making it up here now. But the whirling grippers are not making it up there because I never built that transit path. Oh, but, right, this was, my plan was that I put it here on purpose, knowing I would forget about it, and then I did. Great. As intended. So there's no way this gripper keeps up with all the input demands, right? But it's good enough? Oh. How nice that it's... No. I thought for a moment it was prioritizing the reliquary, but it's just because this thing can only take grippers at a certain pace, and it's not even working on gripper-based research at the moment. Okay, so I can finally graduate my whipping grippers into inventory slot 5. Great. So I am imbued with great power. Logistics the likes of which no man has ever seen. I don't necessarily have to merge 2 streamways if I want to feed a single building. Okay. Right, so we were looking at getting salt in here, and then I got new air stuff unlocked. Ah, and the salt is up here. That's right. Good. So in fact, I did get the salt here. Ether, I have a plan for. Okay. Well, number 1, I guess, is get some salt prisms going. Do you ever get like a way to make salt prisms more efficiently? I think you do, right? Yeah, this does it. Which we don't have, and that's fine. I wonder if there's something in the research tree. I know, like, Fire Earth has Foundry, but that makes elemental stuff more efficiently. It doesn't make prisms more efficiently. I think there might not be. I don't know. It seems like there should be, right? A lot of the stuff you use grindstones for, you graduate out of, right? And prisms seem very foundational. I don't know. Seems like it would be cool. Grindstones. I mean, I don't think I need very many, right? Because The pools are already here. And the things we're researching are... yeah, streamways and mana roots. Yeah. So we just need, like, 2 prisms for the water and life, and then another prism for the saltway, basically. So, I don't know. Even if I wanted to do one of these per second, which I guess I could, it's like 6 grindstones. I mean, I have a grindstone blueprint, right? Grindstone blueprint. It doesn't quite fit in this space. I'm out of space. Well, yeah, that's true. Maybe it's time to start head west, young man. Go west, young man, I think is the phrase. Oh no, I shipped salt prisms down here as well. Didn't I? No, I declared that they were cursed. I remember now. I could do it. Like this. Okay. There you go. Some uncursed salt prisms. Let's delta these off, I guess. No, stop! You are not allowed. Air prisms as well, which for some reason are on both sides of the belt. I don't usually do that. Oh, I see. Just because it was a convenient way to have the gripper do it. Okay. But then I have 2 things making this? Man, I was ambitious. Or at any rate, didn't think it through very clearly. So I guess what this means is if I already have prisms, I don't need the raw ether for anything besides, like, roots, I think? Probably? Oh, I need elemental water to get the streamways down? To make streamways? Yeah, I need those for... well, I mean, there's streamways right here. There's not that many of them. It does seem like I should do that, though, doesn't it? Because if I'm already shipping in air prisms and water prisms and mana pools, the only thing I need elemental water for, I think, is streamways? No, I'm going to end up needing it for coralite, too. These researches don't require coralite, but all the building this stuff will. Okay. It's always one mess after another for me. Somehow, inexplicably, it can't be my fault. Okay. So... no, I need saltways anyway to make the roots. So I might as well have those rather than streamways, and then upgrade the saltways into both streamways and roots, I think. Okay. I mean, at some point before super long, we will want interplanar logistics. But I don't want it right this second. And there's still one more planar reliquary I can claim before I start heading into those. I guess the idea is you can get the first 6 of these at like 1 research each, but then after that they kind of start costing 2 research if you don't care about most of the planar interplanar logistics. Or planar bridges. And I do care about the planar bridge life and water or whatever. Huh. I guess I never thought about this, but what does the planar bridge to air look like for transferring air power? Is it just a funny looking gust funnel or something? I kind of want to go see it. That way, huh? I know it's on the map and like we've been there, but I couldn't remember which one was. Oh, it's like literally right here? Oh, I see. Ah, I can't see it because I haven't unlocked that planar bridge. Interesting. Okay. Because it hadn't even occurred to me that I would, if I want to move into air and use life power to power the whole thing, I would have to use the air planar bridge, which means converting to air power on this side of the portal rather than on the other. Yeah, that's actually, like, considering that I want to use life to power everything, that does make going to air rather unpleasant, because I don't think the game lets you, like, bridge from... So mana pools are, as I understand it, the only thing that bridges between multiple power systems. So you can have a life power system outputting into a mana pool, or a set of mana pools, and, say, a fire power system taking power from those mana pools. And that's a way that your life power network can continue powering you elsewhere. But you can't have, like, a life power system outputting into a mana pool that's being drawn into a fire system, and then have that fire system output into another mana pool, as I understand it. So, like, if I wanted to go from life to air, I could use a mana pool on this side, but once I get to the other side, I would just have air power. I wouldn't have mana pools anymore. And so I couldn't tap into my life network from there. Now, I could just build some more solar power on the other side, and that seems a lot more scalable, I suppose. But it hadn't occurred to me that I couldn't send life power through here because I don't have a life planar bridge to that direction available. Okay, right, streamways, saltways. Taking these over is just too irresponsible, and I think taking these is silly too. I should use the raw ingredients, ether and salt, basically. Well, salt and salt prisms, I suppose. But where to do it all? Really, it ought to be up here. So these were maybe sort of misguided. I don't even know the right word for, like, the directions to send these in was wrong. Prisms and salt, right? Yeah. Now, Streamway just requires one of these, but a bunch of water. Which means that a single Tinker's Table is fine for my purposes. I think I'm just supposed to not do this. Let's just, like, do this. Doesn't quite reach this, huh? Sure. So this makes way more streamways than anything else I do is going to use. Actually, let's get you on the power network. Or more saltways, anyway. So I have... Yeah, these are on my bar now. How nice. This... Where's my elemental water? Did I start shipping it down here somewhere? No, of course not. It's here? But it's also here? Oh boy, as usual, I did not plan ahead. So how fast... What does it take to make a streamway? Yeah, right. It's fast. 1 per second. I mean, that's fine, probably. Oh, right, but I need these... I need these both for streamways and for routes, so I should put them on a belt, a streamway. Because routes require life. Yeah, okay, so it's less than 1 saltway per route. Not very much at all. Make a couple greenhouses. I can never have too many greenhouses. So what's all this salt for? Oh, it's for this. Probably doesn't have to go any further than that then. So let's first, I suppose... I built it so close I can't get it on the root network. This feels a little bit sad. Look at these stupid roots, or blooms. Oh man, okay. I can't even get this guy in a root. He's all messed up. Here, enjoy. Reach, sure, if you say so. So this is making prisms, which that's nice, I guess. But does not really require any further processing. I think it just goes basically directly into an altar. Roots are also just life plus a salt way. there was something that needed ether here. Oh, yes. Mana leaves require leaves, which require ether. Got it. So I should do that first. Like that. Oh. I placed that over the underground. I see. That'll do. So to make leaves 8 stuff per second, that is so much. I mean, honestly, I maybe don't even need an assembly line of these guys, just one building ought to do, right? That's fine. There's my leaves. Should have planned this better, naturally, but that's the thing with mana blooms. If you just like put them down, you don't have to plan all that much. Inventory is full. Hope you guys are enjoying Inventory is Full Simulator 2026. What are you? Oh, I put that down to see where the nearest portal was. Inventory is full? I didn't do anything, did I? Oh, it must have been because I took some roots out from here. Like when I decided, no, it shouldn't have. I don't know. Actually, all the stuff I have is kind of cool. Guess let's stop carrying around so much salt and ether. Now we're making leaves, and the only thing I want to do with leaves is turn them into mana leaves. Except, maybe I need them for the higher tier objects themselves. Probably not, right? No, you don't need these. So, mana leaves take a shitload of leaves and mana roots. Okay. So this is why you're supposed to automate mana leaves to a maybe higher... Because, I mean, I assume... Well, I don't know. They might just be needed for the research. They probably... Oh, maybe to build primordial mana wells you probably need them, but you don't need many primordial mana wells in your life. That's fine. So... There's my leaves. I need salt ways, which are here. And then it's just another greenhouse, right, to make the roots. Yeah. Oh, whoops. No, I don't want to. I want to build the mana leaves here for. Oh, they need mana roots. Okay. Got it. Ah, and this. Okay, I should plan ahead a little bit. We're going to need. I know, what a change in pace. We're going to need an arboretum to build the mana leaves. And it's going to want leaves as input. So I want to put it like here, and then have the roots come from the other side. Oh man, I'm running out of undergrounds again. Good thing there's all the supplies around me. Okay, so my arboretum can go here. It wants leaves, an awful lot of leaves. Let's try to hook this guy up with a lot of inputs, shall we? I'm already seeing a problem with this. You're not supposed to build buildings in the middle of high traffic corridors. There we go. Problem solved. Well, the thing is, I only have one gripper outputting leaves. Right? Okay, this is stupid. See, if you were going to do this well, you would have a 1-to-1 ratio of this building to this building. And since I decided to only build one of these, that's just the way it's going to be. We're not going to build one mana leaf per second, which is fine because that is an insane amount of stuff. Here? Now I can build the greenhouse that makes roots, I think, finally. Well, I say finally. I'm still going to have to... Or no, that's right. Oh, there's a gap. I could be my first whipping gripper. Wouldn't that be something? Oh, the way I built this, which was completely unnecessary, makes it not work. There we go. Like you. No, that's right. So I just need elemental life, which is here, and saltways, which are here. And again, these buildings are not going to run at full capacity. But that's fine. So now I have mana leaves and mana roots, all the things that we need to do the hybrid research from the life point of view. We also have life prisms, so all the things. Where are the life prisms? they're here. Actually, I should be turning that stuff into streamways. I need more salt to make more undergrounds. I still really ought to automate undergrounds. Those should probably be next. I don't have those anywhere, do I? No. Well, I mean, here's clearly the place, right? I have saltways being made right next to a source of salt. Yeah. That really should be a high priority, actually. Because then I can stop worrying about those guys. Okay. So that should actually build undergrounds, right? And then I have to connect it to streamways only to make underground streamways. Yes. Well, good news. I need to build streamways anyway. Where's my elemental water? Here it is. There? Sure. That's where the feng shui seems strongest. Probably should not have jogged it so close to this. Oh well, let's make a little more space. Hello, I can't help but notice you didn't build anything, you lame person. I got confused about the tile this was taking from, I guess. Okay. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get power over here. Not a problem, there's roots right here. There's many, many blooms right in the neighborhood. Is it gonna happen? Have we finally done it? Nope. These are the wrong objects. I do want to make them, but they're not the end. Oops. They're not what I want last. No, this doesn't make anything. I needed streamways, which should be taking from here. Any chance a whipping gripper would somehow save me here? Not quite, although it's pretty close. If I had put these undergrounds in a little further north, inventory is full. I think we'd be all right. Nope. Don't know why I would think that. There's no grippers that can reach there. Still. Vexing. Can I get away with... I think so. I think I could get away with that. There's my saltways. Well, wait, why am I doing this? I already have saltways here. I just wanted them close to this salt, but I can just move the salt. Okay, maybe this wasn't necessary. This little change. And the second line of saltways is just silly. There's already saltways right here. I just have to make sure I bring the salt along for the ride. Okay, so I guess I should build this Streamweaver. Assuming that it has access to streamways, even though at the moment it doesn't. Okay, whatever. Out of curiosity. Yeah, these do require Swiftstone. Like, does it increase them by more, or I don't know. You would think not, right? It's just colored Swiftstone, I think. But it doesn't really say. Nope. Like that, please. So that's going to have streamways already, is the plan. Which we will accomplish like this. Now you can't be powered, huh? Okay. And you need saltways, and this lovely water we piped in for you. Why are you not... Oh, these two aren't touching. I thought they were. I built them intending them to touch, but then I guess it didn't happen. Now I can't fit both arms of a thing into a reliquary, but it's fine. I can just plonk this down right there. Is it updating my inventory count? Oh, it is. How nice. Oh dear, I think I let the water prisms get lost in the shuffle. Yeah, they're way up here. Okay, that's fine. So I think I have everything I need, right? Where are the life prisms? Oh, they're just like sitting here. They don't get shipped out anywhere. Whoops. So I think this is where we're eventually going to do the rest of the research, is up here. Oh, but the problem is now I don't have... Oh, I can't get the roots and the leaves all the way up there. Are you kidding me? Can I just ship water prisms in here? How hard would that be? Water prisms and streamways? What does it take to make a streamway delta? Streamways and saltways. I see. Yeah, and this is gated by, you know, input throughput, which is fine. I guess I could speed it up like this if I wanted, but it's not even powered. Forget it. Yeah, extracting everything into this area is just... it seems like a non-starter. I just hate that I'm about to pick up a bunch of life prisms again. Inventory is full. Problem solved. So an altar, right? That's what we're looking at here. Really, a couple altars would be nice. I assume these require a substantial number of researches, and I would like them in some kind of a hurry. Yeah, because all the air research is going glacially slow because I don't have much of anything. It would be nice if this were a little faster. But, as you know, I never really figured out a good... well, I guess I do want that. A good system, a layout for sharing stuff between altars very well. So if that's where the life prisms go... then I already can't. I just made space for power and it's gone already. This is on the root network, it's fine. So if I put, like... water prisms there. These two are at least sharing both of those. Yeah, here's the water prisms. Very funny. I'm going to need to make deltas as well. So I guess what I'm supposed to do is ship in streamways along with the elemental water, right? Oh boy, the performance is a little choppy in that area for some reason. Maybe it's just a timing thing. Seems fine now. Okay. Right, this needs saltways. But I need to research on the streamways themselves before I get to the research that needs those. Are we starting on what, reef crafter? Is that what it? That's what it is. Yeah. Okay. Now my dream is to on this side put like the life-based ingredients, and on this side the water-based ingredients, so they can kind of research both at once. But really, any of them taking anything would be fine with me. So let's look here. I need streamways and mana roots. Well, that's no problem. I have those things. There are mana roots here, right? Gonna need to make a few more pedestals, I guess. So here I'm going to need leaves. Oh, of course. There isn't one side that needs water-based things and one side they both need both. Of course. Of course. Very funny. Like that? So there go roots. Really, it would be nice if I could get stuff in the middle, but they have too many things that they share, right? Two of them want roots. Only one of them wants pools or leaves. The other one wants roots and advanced streamways. So maybe I'll just run pools and leaves to here. What am I even doing with all this ether? Great question. Looks like nothing. Might be nothing. I'm using this ether for leaves. The rest of it, I guess, is just nothing, and I thought I would need it for more. Whoops. That's life, I guess. And then this is the side that wants pools, which are here. I might be insane. I don't know. Something doesn't seem right about that. The fork is at like not quite the right place, but whatever. Any bets on where we could get an underground through? Oh God, I Did I pick up all this ether too? Inventory is full. You can't do it no more. Great. Like that? There isn't a pedestal there, but there could be. What are you? Are you nothing? I guess so. What's going on here? Is this research done? No, it just looks, it's very, very close to done. So close it looked done. So that speeds up air grippers a bit. 2.4, so it's what, 20% increase? I'm sure it said on the technology, I just didn't look at it. Yeah, 1/5. Okay, that's nice. That'll increase throughput for all the things that are gripper limited, like this, probably. Oh, look at it all move. I love it when they're just it looks so cool when there's a million grippers feeding a building. Just stuff flying all over the place. I do love it. Okay, so then this side wants streamways and deltas. I don't think it ever wants undergrounds. Is that correct? Can someone confirm in chat? There's no chat. Yeah, just deltas and streamways. Okay. My elemental water is somewhere. Specifically, it's here. Oh, it fits perfectly. As long as you just arbitrarily choose a section you want it to fit through. It fits through that section. Wait, these are just more streamways. I already have those. Stop. It was supposed to be the streamways I was carrying down here. I don't need more elemental water. Right? Yeah, it's streamways and saltways. Okay, so everything I built was fine. It just, was completely wrong. Oh, these are going the wrong way somehow? Not sure how that happened. Salt, 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 salt. Hello? I thought it looks bright to me. I saw that the brightness changing, so I let go of the button. But apparently it wasn't enough to count as something happening. I guess I could just go around in this case, huh? There are no streamways being made because I destroyed the flow of elemental water going into the building. Okay. Hey, I'm officially a reef crafter! So, cool. Oh, I will need elemental water at some point, though. That's true. For building the coralite, sure. So what's your deal? Your input limited on water? That makes sense. With the very tiny constraints I've given you, there's not really room for you to do any better. I can't squeeze in another gripper. Sure would be nice, though. Oh, maybe. Maybe it's time for my old friend, the whipping gripper? It just might be. My new friend, the whipping gripper, I suppose I should say. Oh, I would need a delta, wouldn't I? So actually we're looking for something more like this. Inventory is full. I have a bunch of these undergrounds. Can I... There we go. Yeah, so it's still input limited, but only half as much. Any shot I could squeeze more of this stuff in? Yeah? You're not powered, huh? You don't even look at anything, you big galoot! You dork? You're supposed to go into this building. Yeah, this is not. Oh, I was confused. I was confused by the orange spot on the structure here, thinking it was the orange thing that you see in this UI over there. I thought it was going in, but it wasn't. If I do this, well, it's just total nonsense. Alright, I'll have to be satisfied with this for now, I guess. It's not proceeding that research very quickly, but that's okay. It's not even connected, so... And the other thing is... Oh! I have this! It does make deltas. Okay, I thought I still had to build that, but I already built it. Good for me. There's that. And you just need to go here. Here. And then the whole thing needs a little bit of power. I think that's all set eventually. It seems as though it is not, however. Oh, I need to feed in the mana roots as well. Yes, that's true. Oh my god, they're up here? How did that happen? It's fine. Nope, it's not fine. This one's broken now. This would sort it out. Okay. Okay, so why did you stop? I'm sure I messed something up over here. There's too many things that have roots. There. You have roots. Okay, leaves is what you're supposed to have. There we go. Where have all my roots gone? I'm not getting enough saltways. They're all getting slurped up by other stuff. That makes sense. I'm not making many saltways. Inventory is full. And there's a million things for saltways to do before they make it over to the root factory. But it looks like some of them do dribble over there finally. Now that my stream weight production is backed up, it seems like this will be fine eventually. This is why having a bunch of grippers to make sure that these buildings never run dry would have been ridiculous, right? They're input limited by the amount of stuff I'm making, not how quickly I can feed that stuff in. For this one, it made some sense. Maybe. Even though we're gripper limited on output, too. I might want more leaves someday, who knows? Oh, I see. A lot of the roots are going into making spare leaves, rather than going into the research that is what I currently want for them to do. How come you didn't manage to pick up a root? Ah, you are messed up! You sometimes get roots when there are leaves, I see. This is messed up more permanently than it looked. I was supposed to do this. No. Well, this can't sideload into that, can it? It looks like it can't, so maybe this is working. Yeah, okay, sure. So now the mana well research is going well. And the verdant research is happening. Why haven't we done any of the verdant delta stuff? Not that I think it's crucial we do that right away. But aren't the research ingredients for it right here? I guess it's just prioritizing the other one. For whatever reason. Streamway Delta and Mana Roots. I mean, yeah. This one has all those, it just isn't prioritizing that. That's fine. Great, even. I want Verdant Deltas more. a thing I wondered a few times, and I've only just now realized why, is, like, why are there verdant streams and verdant deltas, but not verdant undergrounds? Right? Those are the 3 ways you can move streams around. Why shouldn't they not all be powered? Or powerable? And I don't know if the reason I came up with is the reason, but it certainly is a reason that would make sense, which is, well, that's kind of stepping on the toes of Burrowroot, isn't it? Earth life has roots that can go under, like underground equivalents for roots. Burrow roots are still better than verdant underground streams would be. Well, no, I guess not. I was thinking, well, roots, of course, are omnidirectional, whereas streamways are one-directional, but that's only true for the items on them. If they conducted power, they would do so omnidirectionally, right? They'd still be worse because it would be difficult to work them in next to existing streamways, but I assume you could most of the time point them in a direction where their transfer of stuff didn't matter, and you just have like a weird underground burrow route. So I guess it makes sense that that's not allowed. Okay, well this seems like a good amount of progress for today. Built out the hybrid water life factory. Boy, frame rate starts to get bad as I zoom out here. I don't know if that's to do with just too much stuff in the viewport or a large factory combined with needing to render more things when you zoom out in general. I don't know. Not that the factory is all that large, but it's larger than it was when I started, of course. Oh yeah, and we did whipping grippers as well. Yeah, a productive day. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.